Good morning, traders, and welcome to Trading Wave Cryptocurrency Market Weekly Analysis. All right, guys, before we get started, we are currently running a 30% off full course special. So if you wish to join us, you can just visit us on our website, trading-waves.com, and you will see the special that we are offering. Two specials that are both on a full course. One is just a 1-year access where you just pay a once-off fee and then you're going to have access for 12 months. And the other one, you also pay a once-off fee again, and then you're going to have an access for 2 months. You can inquire about that when you visit our website. Right, so if you wish to follow our work and also to contact us, you can go to our YouTube page. So this is our YouTube page here, Trading Waves. So when you get there, you will see that we've got some of the videos are uploaded weekly on the YouTube page there. So if you click any of those, you will see our contact details. Especially if you click on the weekly outlook ones, you will see there we've got our contact details below them, our email address info@trading-waves.com, and then we've got our numbers there, myself and Victor. If you contact any of those numbers, you will get one of us. We've also got our Telegram channel that if you wish to join it, you can just click on that link here. It should take you direct to our Telegram channel. And below those are our website or our social media pages. You can also follow us there to see more of our work. So our next course is starting on the 5th of September. So you can still grab your position to be there in our live course. It's a 10-day course where you get to spend 5 days with Victor and the rest of the days with myself and also our technical analyst. All right, so let's get started. Let's have a look at the cryptocurrencies. So the big question is, have the cryptocurrencies have bottom, or we still yet to see one more leg to the downside before we can think of a move to the upside? Now let's have a look at Bitcoin. So we will be looking at some of the altcoins that we have not covered in the past weeks. But let's start with the Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, we have been looking at this year just from the peak here. This to have been our wave A here, this to have been our wave B, and we are looking at this year to complete our C wave. Now the question is, has this completed here? Are we starting to get a move to the upside, or we still yet to see a drop to the downside? Personally, I don't see Bitcoin to have already completed a move to the downside. I still expect to see one more leg, but obviously the market is going to tell us when it has bottom. So some people have been asking me if are we having this as a leading diagonal. So just zooming into this structure here, this is trading up correctively. It's not trading up impassively. So we have been looking at this here to have been a 3-wave move to the upside here. This to have been a 3-wave move up here, and we are looking at this here to be our connector, our wave X 3-wave move, looking at this here to be our W here, this to have been our wave X. Now we are expecting, provided that the price still trades below these swing highs here, we are expecting that we can still see this one here to be giving us this last leg here to be a simple WXY. And then from there, once that is completed, we're going to be expecting that Bitcoin, we should still see one more leg to the downside, at least to come around the 15,000 before we can even expect a move to the upside. Alternatively, like I've indicated, that we could also be having this as a diagonal. If it's going to be a leading diagonal, it is still in the formation. That will mean we are still going to trade this here. So it could be just be a wave 1 here, or wave 2. We get this as a wave 3. We still need to see a wave 4, which should come to this territory of a wave 1 here. So meaning that this could just be a move to a downside from here, and then you still get a move to the upside. And then we're going to be having a complete leading diagonal structure like this here. If that's the case, this is what I always tell our members, that we will still be able to trade it, because it will still have to give us this 3-wave corrective structure against this swing low. Only if this is a leading diagonal, then we will still be able to trade it to the upside. So that's what I'm expecting on a Bitcoin for now. Just keep it in mind that this is a strategy that we are looking at. This to be a 3-wave move up, 3-wave move to a downside. I'm going to be expecting that we see a 3-wave move, a little bit of a move to the upside to around the 26K here, and then from there I'm going to be expecting that this might start to drop to the downside here on Bitcoin. Other than that, if it continues with the move to the upside, then we're going to be expecting to see that leading diagonal. Then we're still going to be looking for that three-way pullback. Then from there, we can still look for the buy. Now, let's have a look at Ethereum. Now, on the other hand, Ethereum has made this move here, which looks like an impulsively move. Now, the two instruments are positively correlated. Sometimes Bitcoin will lead Ethereum. Sometimes Ethereum will lead Bitcoin. We've seen in a couple of times that Ethereum leads Bitcoin to the upside. So the question is, are we having this one here to be a 5-wave move to the upside, or are we still going to see this one here to be trading lower? So it's very possible, I'm not going to run away from this here, that we could be having this one here to be our wave 1 here, this to be our wave 2, and we see this one here to be trading a wave 3 and a 4 here, and then this to be a wave 5. If we can see a clear 5-wave move like that, that will mean we are very likely that we have bottom, but it would be nice as well to see this similar structure, or even if it's not similar, at least be a leading diagonal on a Bitcoin. Then we will look at the cryptocurrencies to have already bottom. But from these highs here, we have been looking at this here to have been our wave 1, our wave 2, this to have been our wave 3 here. We could be having this one here to be a structure like this. 3-wave move to the upside here, this being our W here, and we had this as an expanding flat corrective structure, wave X, and we are having this here as a last 3-wave move, a little bit of a push to the upside. Then from there, this starts to drop again. Still not yet convinced that the crypto market has bottom, and I'm still looking at this here to be the corrective structure. Just to zoom into this here, I'm looking at this here to be a 3-wave move to the upside here, this being a 1, 2, a 1, 2, a 3 here, and this to be an expanding flat corrective structure here as our connector here, and I am looking at this here to be a 1, 2, 3 here. Simply looking at this here to be our W here, this to be our wave X connector, and looking at this last 3-wave move here to be our wave Y. It can just give us this leg here, then from there we must start to see this one to be dropping. If this starts to drop from here, this is the only time we are going to look to trade this here. Yeah, you must get it. You don't have to try to catch this peak here and look for this drop here. Wait for this here to give you an impulsively move. Then once you get a correction, then you can sell this here back to around the $500 or at least back to these lows here. I still want to see this one to be trading back to around these lows. But like I've said it again, if Bitcoin, that leading diagonal, which is very possible, materialize, then that will mean Ethereum will be on our way to the upside. So I still believe that even if these are making the move to the upside here, this will be this move to the upside will be the first leg that will be confirming. If we can get this 3-wave pullback here, if this completes the 5-wave move to the upside, I will still be expecting that we should see a move to the downside here. If this completes a 5-wave move, we should still see that this is going to be a 3-wave move that will be expected to be correcting this whole move there. Then from there, we can start to look for this move to the upside. The beauty of that is that this would have been confirmed that it is indeed, it is reversing here. In either way, it's not all about taking trying to pick the tops and the bottom in the market. We need to see the market to have confirmed that I'm ready to make a move. Then that's the only time that we can start to look for trades once the market has confirmed. But for now, Bitcoin, please be mindful. This might get somewhere around this area here, and equal legs of this might be a start of a drop. These equal legs to this one here, it might be a start of a move to a downside, a little bit of a move here, then that will be the equal legs, then from there if it drop. But if it extends higher and surpasses the equal legs of this year, then especially if it breaks the 0.618 of this year, then we will start to look at the possibility of this one to continue with that bullish move to the upside. Now let's have a look at Litecoin. So Litecoin the same as well here. We have been looking at this one to drop again. If you look at this one here, this is very corrective to be starting a move to the upside. Most of the time when the market is changing the direction, you would expect that at least it gives you an impulsively move before you can start to look for a confirmation of a move to the upside, or alternatively, it must start in a motive wave, which is a leading diagonal. Always, if it's a leading diagonal, I always say that we are still going to be able to catch these moves here when it corrects. But for now, as it stands for Litecoin, I'm looking at this one here to have been a 3-wave move to the upside from the lows here. This being a 3-wave moves here, this to be a 3-wave move. I am expecting that we should see this one here to be a 3-wave move to the upside here. Or alternatively, what we could be having here is this here to be a 3-wave move three-way move down here, three-way move up, and we could have had this here being a three-wave moves here, and we still see this one here to be in a three-wave move, meaning that would be an 11 swing, being a W here, wave X, this should be our wave Y, our wave X here, and we last get this three-wave move to be our wave Z. Then from there, I'm gonna be expecting that this must start to make a move to the up side, to the downside, rather. Alternatively, we have to look at the possibility of this one to be a possible leading diagonal again. It will be nice if this can still extend higher here, then we'll still be looking for a structure like this. If we can get something like this here, then we will be looking at this a possibility of this being a leading diagonal. Then we're going to start to look for the buying opportunities. But for now, I still expect that the crypto market should still trade lower. It is not convincing that they have already bottom. It will be the same as well with the Ripple here. We've got what appears to be a three-wave move here. If you zoom into this structure here, this has been a three-wave move to the upside, being our W. This being a three-wave move here, being our W, three-wave move to a downside, our wave X. I was looking at this one here to be a three-wave move, but again, this is very likely that this might be a connector here. We might still get this one to be a three-wave move, being an 11 swing sequence. Now, you need to be careful. Once you see an 11 swing sequence, some people, they mistake that with a leading diagonal. Again, as much as we're looking at this here to be a three-wave move, but we got to keep it in mind. Is it going to be possible that we have this one here to be a leading diagonal like this here? If that's the case, then these three-way pullback here are going to be what we'll be looking for, and we will be looking to trigger the positions to the upside on the Ripple as well. But still looking very correctively here, I would be expecting that we see one more legs that would at least come and take these lows here. Then from there, we can start to look for the bullish move to the upside here. Right, now let's have a look at some of the altcoins that I've been looking at here for quite some time. We have been looking at this here, AAVE, for a possible move that this might have completed. So I've worked on this back then. So I was looking at this here. I'm going to try and zoom out of this here. I was looking at this here to have been a three-wave move, just this year to have completed this impulsively move to the upside there here. The blues here are indicating the lows of the cryptocurrencies of these altcoins here. Now we've looked at this here to have been an impulsively move to the upside, and look at this to have been a WXY corrective structure. Three-wave move to a downside, three-wave move up here, and I look at this here to be the last three-wave move, of which the last leg was our wave C here. Now, if you look at this last leg, it appears this wave C has already completed, and it might be a time for this move to the upside. Now, these altcoins, when they start to show the signs of a move to the upside, then we need to be careful with the instruments like Bitcoin, because they might also be starting a bullish move to the upside. Now, I've been looking at this last move here. This to have been a 5-wave move to the downside that has completed this wave C here, which is completing the wave Y of the wave 2. Now, we could be having this one here to be starting to be a move to the upside. It will be nice if this can even still trade higher, at least to come back and take these highs. If you can have such bullish move, then this would be a confirmation that indeed we are already on the move to the upside. But for now, if you were to get three-way pullback here on AAVE, then you can look for this year to be a buying opportunity on AAVE. Again, let's have a look at the next one here. That will be COMPUSDT. So some of these, I know the guys that are trading the cryptocurrencies are familiar with these altcoins. So, but some of you guys, if you've been following the one that we've been looking at, you might not be familiar with these ones here. But we have been looking at this comp here again here. This to have completed our wave 1, and we look at this here to have been our wave A, our wave B, all this here to be our wave C. A 1 here, our wave 2, 3 here, our wave 4, and this to have been our wave 5. And you look at the internal waves there of that wave 5, you can see a clear 5-wave move there as well. So we could be having this one to have completed this wave 5 of wave 5 of wave C that is completed this bigger wave 2 here. So it might be time for the bigger move to the upside. So internally, we've got this one here to have been our wave 1, our wave 2. It would be nice if this can be a 3, a 4, and a 5, at least that move to come and take this high here. Once we have the market takes the previously swing major high, of which in this case here it is this one, it will be almost telling you that I am ready for this move to the upside here. But very likely that we could be having this one here to be a 5-wave move here. If we do get that, we'll still be expecting a 3-wave pullback, because this will be our wave 1 in a lower degree, and I'll be expecting this to be a wave 2. And then from there, we can start to look for this bullish move to the upside on COMPUSDT. Right, so let's have a look at the next one here. That would be DENTUSDT. Again, this appears to have already bottomed here as well. We have been looking at this one to have completed this 5-wave move to the upside there, BR wave A or BR wave 1. For now, it does not matter. So we've been looking at this one here to have completed this move to the upside. Again, this could just be our wave 1 here, and looking at this here to have been an A, B here. This to have been our wave C with a clear 5-wave move to the downside here as an ending diagonal here. Looking at this one to have been an ending diagonal, and this has already broken out of that ending diagonal if you zoom into around this area here. So we are very likely that this has completed this 5-wave here, that has completed this C or the wave B here. Now this wave B, like I've indicated, this could just be a wave 2, and we might be on the way to the move to the upside here. Again, you don't have to rush into this here. It would be nice if DENTUSDT can just trade higher here, at least to take this high. Once it take this high here and you see this pullback, then you can still look for the buying opportunity there to the upside. But the majority of these altcoins are showing that they have a bottom. Again, if you look at Doge as well, so Doge appears to have already ended this move to the downside here. Remember, we have been looking at this one here to be in their corrective structures. Again, wave 1 to have completed here, and you look at this here to have been our wave A leading diagonal, our wave B, and this here to be our wave C again is a leading diagonal here. Reason behind that, wave 4 comes into the territory. It looks like it does not, or it doesn't look. It doesn't come to the territory of a wave 4 there. So we're looking at this here to be a simply 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 that has completed this wave C here. Now against this swing low here, I would be expecting that Doge might start to give us this move to the upside. But again, like I say, that Bitcoin, if it can pave the way and be clear that it is ready for a move to the upside, then these altcoins should continue with the bullish move to the upside. Again, let's have a look at DOT here. Now, DOT also appears to have already completed. This is similar to the structure that we are seeing on Bitcoin. So we have been looking at this here on a bigger picture on a Bitcoin to be an expanding flat corrective structure. And again, here we are looking at this here to be an expanding flat corrective structure. This being our WXY, that looks like it has already completed. Our wave Y here being in a 3-wave move, which is our ABC. Our wave A here, our wave B, and this should be our wave C with a clear 5-wave move. Now against this swing low here, that will mean DOT. It is very likely that it has completed the bearish move to a downside, and it's time to head to the upside there here. Again, break of this here, and then through a pullback could still even be a buying opportunity. That's if we need more confirmation. Other than that, 3-wave pullback against this swing low here, we can look for the buying opportunity on DOT. Again, if you look at this here, it does not look or does not trade up impulsively. So you have to be careful. It's either we are having these motive waves here or we had to see one more leg to the downside. But this is good looking. If you look at the sequence here of that, it has completed this wave C here of wave Y of this bigger wave 2. All right, so let's look at the last one here. That will be ICP. Still liking the idea for this one to drop. I was looking at this here. It is not clear there. But I was looking at this here to have been an ABC. But since then, this has been trading lower here. So we are very likely that this is our wave 3 here, and we are in the wave 4, and we are yet to see this one more leg to the downside here to be our wave 5. So we have been looking at this from this high. This will have been a 5-wave move, wave B here, and this to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looking at this to be our wave 4 here. I'm gonna be expecting at least ICP to give us this one more leg from here. But if this continues to trade higher here, break this high, that will mean this has already bottomed here, and it's time for this big move to the upside here. But it would be nice if we can get this one to give us this one more leg to the downside here to complete that 5th wave. Then from there, we can look for the move to the upside. All right, guys, from my side, that's all what I had to share with you. If you like what we do, please press that like button and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Cheers, everybody, and have a good one. Trade safe and responsible. Bye-bye.